Hello, good evening and welcome to the Atrium with me, Michael Bailey and Amy Birch. We're live today for the SU elections 2012.
The ballots have been open since the 12th of March and they closed at noon this afternoon, so we'll be finding out who you voted to take over this SU this year.
And we're going to be live tonight with all the action that happens, who you voted for and who's won. We've got Tom Kershaw over in Tom's Corner who's going to be in with the crowd tonight as well.
Thanks guys, and I'm Tom Kershaw and I'll be here on the floor where I'll be interviewing people and what they think about the candidates today.
Back to you guys. And remember, you can keep in touch all throughout the night on Twitter using the hashtag UCLan elections, and we'll read out some of your tweets when we get them.
Now this year in 2012 there's been a record number of candidates that UCLan hasn't seen before, and there's also a record number of votes as well, which is very promising considering they're coming from UCLan as well, so it's always good. Now we are due to get the candidates on stage for the first round very soon, so first of all we'll hear from the NUS delegates.
Yep, and the NUS delegates, there's 14 people going for that position this year, and just 50% of them will get the votes. There's only 7 positions available. And they'll be going to the conference, NUS conference in Sheffield to represent your voices.
After the NUS delegates, we're moving on to the Disability Council rep. There's one person standing for that, but strangely they could lose that, so we'll see and find out what happens with that one. Now moving on from the Disability Council rep, we've got the BME Council rep and the LGBT. Now it looks as though Tom's got a guest over there in Tom's table. Shall we have a look?
Honestly, Becky Kelly, go back and look at her. Mate, I won't even spit on her. No, we don't do that on film. Hi, yeah, and I'm joined by Sam Bloomfield,
Luke Carlton.
Okay, so guys, who have you been rooting for through the past week?
We've been campaigning with Chris Anderson for APL.
How well do you think he's doing?
It's really difficult to gauge. I mean, we've been to see so many societies. We've been to see a fair few sports clubs. We've not really done the whole flyering thing because it's a bit annoying. We find we don't like it, so we didn't do it to you. I don't know. It's difficult to gauge how well we're doing, but we'd like to think that we've given people reason to vote. So,
you think his manifesto has got what it takes to get people to vote then?
Absolutely. I mean, it concentrates on societies. Like, it's obviously there are focuses on sports teams, but it concentrates massively on societies as well, something which a lot of people feel is overlooked. You know, he wants to get societies back in the SU because, you know, it's your university. Why? Because you're a society and you're not paying as much money as a sports team would. Should you be forced out and have to hire out classrooms, stuff like that. Also, with Chris wanting to create a varsity event with a different university, that makes it really exciting for sports teams. You know, going against the same university every year, creating a rivalry, creating history. But it also means that societies can go and join up and do the things they enjoy. So, say Anime Society, they can go and watch, you know, their favourite anime movies, talk about it with other universities, other students.
So that's something. What about you, mate? What do you think about Chris and his rivalry, or rivals, so to speak, with the other candidates?
I think I had a look at everyone's manifesto, and I think everyone's got like good policies. Everyone seems to be looking to be doing the right thing. I think what separates Chris from everyone else is the fact that he's a lot more specific to the societies and the sports clubs. Like, he wants to accommodate everyone instead of making it a little bit specific. Like Sam said about the varsity game, that's something I don't think any other candidate has tried to touch on. I think it would be very important to get that because obviously it brings the whole university together and builds university pride.
Yeah, back to you guys over there. Thank you.
Now, after the council chair results, we've got the campaign officer, the media officer, the APO officer, and then we also have a raffle as well. Now, joining us is Lauren Ashcroft. She's running for president this year. So, Lauren, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, so I'm a final year student. I'm studying Spanish and TESOL. What else can I tell you? I'm really looking forward to tonight. I've been working really hard. I've given the best that I could have done. So just see what the results are.
And can you sum up your manifesto for us? Just quickly tell us what you're wanting to do if you were to be elected.
Okay, so basically, if I was elected, I want to make sure that, you know, all the fees are put to good use. I want to see where all the money's going and, you know, see if it's being spent and being put to good use, basically. Also, in September, when the new students are coming, I don't want UCLan to forget about its current students, and if they're going to get, you know, really good incentives and benefits, I want to make sure that current students are going to get these benefits too, because I think that £3,500 is enough to warrant benefits and things like that. So.
And just here in your manifesto, you said that you were looking into education and facilities for everybody.
Yeah.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
Okay, so facilities for everyone. Obviously, I want to look at more facilities in the SU, better facilities there. Also, education. I want to go into scholarships a little bit because obviously uni is becoming a little bit more inaccessible for people. So I want to make it more accessible by offering scholarships and bursaries. Also, as an incentive, if they do really well in the course, they get 70%, then maybe they get a reduction. Also, yeah, basically more scholarships for people that are really intelligent that are going to miss out on the chance in going to university.
Jump in, get on the action. So you were involved last week in question time as well. How did that go for you?
Okay, personally, I do not think that question time went fantastic for me. I'm used to presenting, not being kind of interrogated, and I'd have an answer in my head, and by the time it got to me, my head had gone blank, because I'd listened to the other candidates' answers, and then I'd be like, what was I going to say, you know what I mean? But, you know, I did the best that I could, and I felt like I got a lot of my points across, but they weren't as fluent and maybe rehearsed as the other candidates, but not too bad.
Yeah, you look quite intimidating up on that stage as well. So, are you looking forward to positive results tonight?
To be honest, I mean, all the candidates have worked really hard. I've worked really hard. I'm so tired. I'm ill as well. I'm ready.
Hello! Ladies and gentlemen of the UCLan, can you all hear? Excellent. Well, hello and welcome to UCLan Students Union's election results 2012. Excellent. If we haven't met, my name's Rennie Lodge, and this time last year I was on this stage winning SU president. I'm soon to be unemployed. I'm sad about that. But good things are happening right now this evening, where we will be electing your new Student Affairs Committee. On behalf of the union, I'd like to say well done to every single candidate who's put their neck on the line, taken the plunge and stood for election this year. Okay. There's often a perception that it's only the full-time positions that hold any significance in the union. But I think it's about time that it was said on record that that perception is categorically untrue. Every single kind of elected student makes a difference in the union and the university. From a course rep challenging their lecturer to a student union president challenging the vice-chancellor. It's student representation that enshrines student rights, and we should never forget that. This year, we've seen a record number of candidates and an increased voter turnout as a result. The fact that this year's election has reached out to so many students has been amazing, but it hasn't come about by chance. Let's recognise the people who made this happen, and I'd like you to give each person a round of applause. Thank you to Gareth Pye, our ever-reliable returning officer. Thanks, Gareth. Thank you for making sure this election ran smoothly. Thank you also to Martin Dodds, our representation coordinator. I don't know where he is, and also Jim Dickinson from the National Union of Students, who They've all made this election run smoothly and fairly, so thank you. Thank you to Lee Bradshaw 2.0, who is a member of staff, our digital communications coordinator, for communicating election coverage to students. Thank you also to the student staff who've been roaming campus for the past week or so with iPads, getting in those votes. It's been invaluable. Thank you to Charlotte, who interpreted question time for us so effectively and made sure, it's Charlotte's input that made sure that all the election excitement was accessible to deaf students. Thanks, Pete. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Dave Stubbings, who's our current media officer, for the leadership and pragmatism that he's shown over student media's place in this election. The fantastic coverage that we've seen over the past few weeks is a first for this Students' Union, and it all started out as Dave's idea. And also thank you to every single student media volunteer, not just here tonight, but who've been involved in making sure the election coverage is so excellent for the past 2 weeks, because I think it's been amazing. So thank you, student volunteers, and thank you, Dave. I see the applause is getting slightly more subdued every round, but I'm going to be done soon, don't worry. Without further ado, I think it's time that we found out who next year's sabbatical officers, student council and NUS delegates are, and I'd like to find out who we're all handing over to at the end of June. And last but not least, best of luck, and remember, it's not the winning, it's the taking part, but it is kind of the winning. I can exclusively announce, I've just been told, that this year's voter turnout is 2,841 votes have been cast in the election. Well done. That tops last year's voter turnout by about 300. So I think that's our highest ever voter turnout. So that was not in part to all of your excellent campaigning, telling your friends, etc., etc. I'm sure you're all bored of my voice. You'll see me when the president is announced. But until then, best of luck to everyone, and let's get that democracy going.
Cheers, love. That's why I can't play netball. Thank you, Rennie. The first position we're going to call is that for NUS delegate. I'm going to ask the candidates come to the stage. We have prizes, which will be handed out by our chief executive. So if you could pass Pete and indicate which you would like. The choice is wine or chocolate.
Either Christopher in the wrong place.
So, the candidates for NUS delegates, can we please have Chris Anderson, Lauren Ashcroft, Jack Joseph Banks, Lee Bradshaw, Samuel Gardner, Jerry Guy, Huma Hanif, Ed Graham Hyde, Mohammed Ali Majid, Rosanna Myers, Jason Smith, Mohammed Saeed, Bakar Fafayes, and Mohammed Yusuf. Okay.
Sorry, could you shuffle that? Because we need. Nobody can see the screen. Oh, excuse me. We need category. Sorry guys, do I stand in front of Mrs. I'm tall? Oh, we sorted now, we alright?
Okay, I can declare that the number of votes cast for NUS delegate was a record 912 votes. Therefore, the quota to be elected is 114 votes. And at the end of the first round of voting, the votes were as follows. Chris Anderson, 72. Lauren Ashcroft, 65. Jack Joseph Banks, 140. Lee Bradshaw, 48. Samuel Gardiner, 19. Joey Guy, 35. Huma Hanif, 60. Ed Graham Hyde, 73. Mohammed Ali Majid, 22. Roseanne Myers, 32. Jason Smith, 79. Mohammed Saeed, 53. Becca Fafayas, 149. Mohammed Yusuf, 60. There we go. So therefore, at that stage, I can declare that Jack and Becca have been duly elected. Congratulations. We now take their surplus votes and reallocate to the candidates as follows. Chris Anderson, 9. Lauren Ashcroft, 4.33. Lee Bradshaw, 2.67. Samuel Gardner, 0.67. Joey Guy, 3. Huma Hanif, 2.33. Ed, 6. Rosanna Myers, 133. Jason Smith, 5. And Ron, 0.67. The running totals are as on the screen. At this stage, we have to say goodbye to Ron, and we also have to say goodbye to Samuel Gardiner. Can we give him a round of applause, please?
Thank you.
Their votes are reallocated as follows. Chris, 3. Lee, 4. Huma, 1.33. Ed, 1.33. Rosanna, 1. Jason, 2. And Mohammed Saeed, 4. Which leaves us with a new count on the next slide. Thank you. So we unfortunately have to say goodbye to Mohammed Ali Majid and give him a round of applause. Mohammed's votes are reallocated as follows. Chris, 1. Joey, 1. Huma, 5. Mohammed Saeed, 4. And Mohammed Yusuf, 8. Making the new totals. And unfortunately, we now have to say goodbye to Rosanna. And thank you again for standing. Rosanna's votes are now distributed as follows. Chris, 3. Lauren, 2.33. Lee, 2.33. Huma, 2. Ed, 2.33. Jason, 2. Mohammed Yusuf, 0.33. Making the new scores as follows. And at this stage, we say goodbye to Joe Guy. Joe's votes are distributed as follows. Chris, 5.33. Lauren, 3. Lee, 4.33. Huma, 1.33. Ed, 1.67. Jason, 4.33. And Mohammed Saeed, 1. Making the new running totals as follows. And we now say goodbye to Lee. Lee's votes are distributed as follows. Chris, 5. Lauren, 9.67. Ed, 4.33. Jason, 17. Mohammed Saeed, 1. And Mohammed Yusuf, 1. Making the new running totals as follows. We now have to say goodbye to Mohammed Saeed. Mohammed Saeed's votes were redistributed as follows. 3 for Chris Anderson, Humour 7, and 46 for Mohammed Yusuf, making the final running total as follows. Therefore, we have to say goodbye to Humour Hanif as the last remaining candidate in the lowest position. Therefore, the 6 individuals on the stage and Mohammed Yusuf, who is not with us tonight, are duly elected to be your NUS delegates for the 2012 conference. Congratulations.
No, he wasn't. No, that was a mistake on the slide. Was it?
Yeah.
I thought the truth quotes was a player. I thought you just sneaked over.
Well, there you go. That's the results for the NUS delegation that will be representing you at this year's conference in Sheffield. So congratulations to Jack Banks, Becca Perez, Jason Smith, Chris Anderson, Mohammed Yusuf, Lauren Ashcroft, and Ed. I don't know his last name because I've not seen it yet.
Ed Graham Hyde.
Ed Graham Hyde, there you go. And
joining us now, we've got a winner. Come on in. Come on and sit down. Introduce yourself and tell us a bit about yourself. I'll hold this.
Alright, Jack Joseph Banks, the current APO, and just won NUS Delegates Conference.
Oh, we might have to come back to you.
Yeah, no,
Right, we're on to the next vote.
which is the Disabled Students representative. Is Mike Gilliam here?
You'll make a good little team together then.
I think we all know each other, we all work well together, we know each other's personalities, and we can play off that when we go there. It's one of the biggest reps. I think we can work well as a team, obviously make sure that UCLan use our heads, and just happy we're going there with Rennie as well, obviously as the leader, as the de facto leader. So we're a nice little group.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Well done.
Cheers, thanks.
568. The quota is 285. Mike got 513, and he's therefore duly elected to be your new Disability Student Rep. Oh, nice. I don't remember doing that bit. What's next? Thank you. Okay, the next position we're going to result of the disability representative this year. Congratulations to Mike Gillam who won that. Well, Pete was too busy taking the photograph. Do you want to give Noella a...
So up next we've got the BME results. Here we go.
Making the quota 305. Reopen nominations got 52 votes, meaning that Noella got 556 total votes and is therefore duly elected your BME rep for 2012. I didn't do the PowerPoint. Lee, what have you done?
Coming up is the LGBT. We've only got one person running for this one, so it could end up being that UCLan has voted for a re-election, so we'll just have to wait and see if she actually wins it or not. Now, running for that this year is Lauren McCleary, so here we go, over to Gareth with that one now.
Right, okay, the next position we're going to call is the last of the uncontested positions. So, can I please ask Lauren McCleary to come to the stage, please?
All right. By the way, you can do speeches. Everybody just run up. You can actually do a speech. Okay.
Okay, I can declare that once again there was a record number of 674 valid votes, making the winning post 338. Reopen nominations got 64, meaning that Lauren got a sizable 610 votes and is duly elected LGBT Rep 2012. And the first of the contested positions, so it all gets a bit exciting, is that for women's representative. So can I have Huma Hanif, Annabelle Lennon and Chloe Vinden to the stage, please?
Yeah, I'll have your wine. I'll have the wine.
Is Annabelle in the room? Okay. Okay.
You can do a speech. The winner can do a speech. I was going to say, I'll let you know, the winner can do a speech, but like, all the other winners have run on, so I'll leave it with you.
Okay. I can declare that there was once again a record number of votes cast. A total of 455 valid votes, meaning the quota was 228.5. The reopened nominations got 3. Chloe Vinden got 217, Annabelle Lennon got 119, and Huma Hanif got 116. Sadly, that does mean we have to say goodbye to Huma, so give her a round of applause. Not yet. We have to say goodbye to Ron and Huma and reallocate their votes, and their votes transfer as follows. 21 for Annabelle Lennon, 43 for Chloe Vinden, meaning that the final running total is Chloe Vinden 260 and Annabelle Lennon 140, making Chloe Vinden your new women's representative.
They're bored of me.
Thank you. It's just going to be short. I just want to say thank you for everyone's support, and I'm really looking forward to working with the union next year. Thank you.
Okay, we're now going to have a short break before we do open position and chair of council.
We're having a
Hey sister, it's really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way you speak it, stop them to speaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, but all my life was underneath it. I heard the Cali never rains in New York Harbor.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it would be like, I don't know. I'm happy for kids that good shit. I'm not in an official interview yet. Yeah.
Did you know that there were stickers as well for that? I've just found that one in the toilet. I'll just give it to you like that.
Yep. Well, I know, I mean,
Yes, hi, I'm with Ed here, just on the NUS Council now, and also running for President the UCLan elections. So what do you think? You pleased?
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I mean, I really want to represent like this university at a national level. That's part of my campaign for president as well. So it seemed fitting for a presidential candidate to go for NUS delegate as well.
Yeah, so we were just speaking before, and so would you say you're confident about the president?
I've had a positive campaign. I'm fairly confident, but at the same time, wouldn't want to call it and then stand out there and look like an idiot and lose. Do you know what I mean?
So what do you think about the voting so far? Obviously, we've had a record number of people voting. You think people care a lot about the student union?
I would say that this year, I mean, we were always going to see a record number of voting this year with the record amount of candidates this year. What shocks me most about voting is a few shock eliminations in the NUS delegate. I am really gutted to not be seeing Lee Bradshaw come with us to represent the university. He's a very strong candidate. So that was a shock to me personally. So maybe it'll be a bit more shocking as the night goes on.
So we're joined here by Chris as well. Chris Anderson. So you got voted for NUS? Please?
Absolutely. Loving it. I was right at the end there when the 47 votes, I was there like trying to work out who won, but no, really pleased, really pleased.
Pleased with the team you've got?
Absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of the guys who've been going through campaigns and stuff like that, and I mean, it's a brilliant representation for the university. Like, I don't think you could have had any better.
Would you like to have seen anyone else that didn't make it on there? You've got Jack.
It'd be unfair to say these are the people we've got, these people the students have chosen, so we're there to represent. It's not our choice, it's the university's choice.
You're going through APO as well. How do you think that's going to go?
Toughy. It's been a good start. It's going to be really close. There's been some great nominations, great candidates for it. So we'll have to see how it goes, but we'll see.
All right. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Student. I'm a second-year journalism and politics student, and I've just won the role of women's representative. I'm feeling very relieved it's over. A little bit flustered, though, to say the least.
So you're very pleased with that then?
Yeah, really pleased.
So we're also joined by Brogan here as well, and she helped out with your campaign. So what part did you have to play, Brogan?
Drawing chalk, vote for Chloe on the floor. That's about it. Just talking to people on my behalf in class and just out and about and just trying to communicate with student union, really.
Do you think you could have done it without her?
No, that's not.
She has to say that. So how are you feeling about like the year ahead then?
I'm excited. I think it'll be.
You do it alongside your studies?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be really good because obviously I've been in student media for the last 2 years, so I really wanted to do something different. So this gives me the chance to try and just focus on new things and hopefully do something new.
What do you want to bring in then? What do you want to change?
For me, I really want weekly drop-in sessions, so if any women within the union actually have a problem, they can come to me and talk to me. Not necessarily me being able to sort the problems out, but being able to pass them on to the appropriate person. And then obviously new campaigns and teams, and obviously working against with the Women's Committee and voicing their opinions to the council in the monthly meeting. So yeah.
How do you think you're going to go about that? Will you be using student media or focusing on the freshers?
I'll be doing student media, and then especially during freshers events, try and get some new campaign and just really working really closely with the committee to see what they want. And obviously I'll be their spokesperson. But yeah.
Lovely, congratulations. Thanks Brogan as well. Thank you for seeing us. So, have we got any tweets then?
Have we got any tweets?
Yeah, let's get the iPad out.
Cheers.
All the tablets available, we must say.
Alex raised a very valuable point. Wishing you to run for the NUS delegate because everyone's getting an extra bottle of bubbly for that. Obviously, there's a choice between bubbly or wine for the winners, and some more pressing ones for you when it works.
having more technical difficulties. I don't know where it's gone.
Oh dear, now Twitter's even failing on us. We're not doing very well here, are we? Keep tweeting us. The hashtag is #UCLan elections. You can also follow PSTV on Twitter as well, @UCLan PSTV. And remember, if you want to join in with PSTV, you can. You could be doing this in a few weeks' time. You could be making your own show. Just come and join us, whatever you fancy. Are we back with the tweets now? Yeah.
Now with the tweets, also on the point of joining in, you can listen to Frequency as well. They are covering the elections. Obviously, you want to stay with us because we are better. And let's have a look. There's lots of congratulations going out there. People like Lauren McCleary, congratulations. From Victoria Hamilton. I can't read the second part of that tweet, unfortunately. And Kaylee Ballard is rooting for Claire Wilk for campaign. So come on, Claire. From Kaylee there. I'll pop that back down over there. And moving on next, we're being joined now by current media officer Dave Stubbings.
How do you think it's going this evening then, Dave?
It's been interesting. Nothing surprised me yet. I mean, obviously, no one's going to get beaten by Ron. If you lost to the open nominations, then you're a very unpopular person. So, but no, I was delighted to see Chloe win, women's rep. She's as one of the volunteers on Pluto. I know her quite well, and she's a really nice person. I think she'll do really well in the position. So I'm really pleased with her.
So coming up after this break, you will be presenting the new media officer. How does it feel, someone stepping into your shoes?
It's a little surreal. It's hard to believe. 12 months ago it was me. It's certainly shot by. But yeah, it's exciting as well because I've genuinely no idea who's going to win. But yeah, it's a little weird announcing my successor. But I mean, I've still got 3 more months, so hopefully we can work together and start planning for next year as soon as possible.
Do you feel like you've achieved what you wanted to do when you set out to become media officer?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can't, out of everything on the manifesto you're right, you can't, it's very difficult to achieve everything. And I think I've achieved most of what I wanted to do. 12 months ago, though, I'd never dreamed of that we'd be doing something like this. So it's fantastic that we've managed to achieve this. But yeah, I think everything I've done, I wanted to make Pluto a bigger talking point. And I've done that. We're not always been right. We didn't have to be. I didn't think. I thought it's just so long as people were talking about it. I think we've done that. There's more that I want to do, which I'm a bit gutted that I couldn't do this year. But I think on the whole, yeah, I'm very happy with how this year's gone.
What will you be doing after you finish as media officer then? Any plans yet?
Applying for jobs, just a journalism job somewhere. We'll see how it goes. In the last couple of weeks I've been too busy to actually look for anything. But I think now, after tonight, I can have a lie in and have a rest and start properly thinking about where I'm going to be come July.
And have a little bit of a chill out after all this is done.
Yeah, I'm exhausted and I've got more work to do tonight. Pluto's got to be done tonight, so there's no rest. So I'll be finishing gone midnight tonight. But yeah, and even tonight I'm in demand. I can see out the corner of my eye people wanting to talk to me. So yeah, it never stops.
I don't know if you just heard that, but someone just cracked one of those bubblies open, and I think they should bring it over here and share it with us. To be honest, you just heard that pop.
Yeah, I mean, when I won, I didn't drink it for about 2 months. I stuck it in the fridge. I don't know, I just never got around to it. I just stuck it in the fridge. But I think I prefer to have it cold. It's too warm because it's just sitting in a basket. So better to wait.
Exactly. Savour the champagne afterwards. Right, we'll finish the break now. Next round. Off we go.
Okay, the next election we're going to call is that for the open position. We're electing 5 people from this pool. So, can I have Will Ferris, Alex Ray, Kira Lynch, Adam Legg, Mohammed Ali Majid, Josh Jenkinson, Rosanna Myers, Philippa Bevin, Stephen Seymour and Muntada Al-Rakabi. Okay. I can declare that there was a total of 822 votes cast for this position, and therefore the winning post is 137. And the votes were cast as follows. Muntada Al-Rikabi, wrong sheet, 43. Philippa Bevin, 19. Will Ferris, 84. There you go. Saves it all. Cheers, Martin. Josh Jenkinson, 64. Adam Legg, 138. Kira Lynch, 111. Mohammed Ali Majid, 72. And so on. Therefore, at the end of round one, I can declare that Alex Ray and Adam Legg have passed quota and are duly elected to be your councillors. We now take their surplus votes and reallocate them to the other candidates as follows. Muntada receives 3.3, Philippa 3.85, Will 10.46, Josh 12.66, Kira 4.96, Mohammed 3.3, Rosanna 3.85, Stephen 1.65, and Ron 4.96. Meaning that the new running totals are as follows. Therefore, at this stage, we remove Ron from the election and reallocate their votes. We reallocate Ron's votes as follows. And we also eliminate Philippa at this stage. So a round of applause for Philippa, who's not here. So the votes are reallocated as follows. Muntada 0.55, Will 2, Josh 9.65, Kira 3.55, Mohammed 3, Rosanna 3.1, and Stephen Seymour 1.55. Meaning that the new running totals are as follows. And therefore at this stage we have to say goodbye to the lowest running candidate, which is Rosanna Myers. Sorry, Rosanna, sorry. Please take the job off me next year. Right, so we say goodbye to Muntada, I'm sorry. Muntada's votes are reallocated as follows. Will 1, Josh 4.55, Kira 1, Mohammed Ali Majid 24.65, Rosanna 1.55 and Stephen 1.55 as well. Meaning that the running totals are now as follows. Okay? I think we now actually say congratulations to Kira because Kira has actually passed the quota. No. Oh. Sorry. Right. Sorry. Right, we say goodbye to Rosanna. Sorry, Rosanna. Okay, Rosanna's votes are reallocated as follows. Will got 6.1, Mohammed got 1, Kira got 7.1, Josh 5.65, and Stephen 6.1. Meaning the running totals are now as follows. At this stage, Kira has passed quota and is therefore elected to be your third student councillor. We also now have to say goodbye to Stephen because he is the lowest remaining candidate. Stephen votes are reallocated as follows. Will 17.65, Josh 6.55, Mohammed 6.55, making the new running totals as follows. We therefore now say goodbye to Josh Jenkinson as the last remaining candidate, and we say congratulations to Will and Mohammed for being the remaining 2 student council reps. Thankfully, this is my last one. Okay, we're now going to announce the results for Council Chair. So, can I have Jason Smith and Hayley White to the stage? Okay, I can declare the results as follows. We have a record number of 940 votes for this position, with the quota 471. Ron gets 13. Hayley gets 472 and Jason 455. I therefore declare Hayley the Chair of Council.
I just want to say thanks to everyone who's voted, not just for this role, but for all the roles in general. Also to my campaign team who are amazing. And yeah, and I just want to congratulate everyone who's been running in the election. So thanks very much.
Okay, I'm now going to call upon Stefan to come and announce the winner of the campaigns officer election.
I don't know who's running. Right, could I call Lee, Claire, Esther, Paul, all to the stage, please? Thank you. And the results are as follows. Paul Ridyard, 113. Esther Wilkes, 248. Claire Wilkinson, 283. And Lee McNeil, 791. Which means Lee McNeil is now your new campaigns officer.
Wow, thanks. I knew I was a front runner, but fucking hell. Yeah, thanks everyone for all your input, your support. I really, really do appreciate it. Cheers for my competitors, everything else like that. I don't even know what to say. I didn't prepare a speech. My God. Just thanks. So.
Okay, can we have Dave to the stage to announce the results for Media Officer? So can we have the following candidates? Sophie Bennett, Paul Bowden, Jack Gorn, Alison Whitfield and Terry Ann Williams. Okay, Jack can't make it because he's working.
Evening, everyone. I can declare that the number of votes cast is 1,059, meaning the quota is 530.5. The results for the first round of voting are as follows. Sophie Bennett, 327. Paul Bowden, 201. Jack Gorn, 200. Alison Whitfield, 197. Terry Ann Williams, 121. Ron, 13. At this stage, no candidate meets the quota, therefore Terry Ann Williams and Ron are eliminated. Their votes are redistributed as follows. Sophie Bennett, 24. Paul Bowden, 7. Jack Gorn, 17. Alison Whitfield, 24. Meaning the running totals are now Sophie Bennett, 353. Paul Bowden, 208. Jack Gorn, 217. Alison Whitfield, 221. At this stage, we now eliminate Paul Bowden and we redistribute his votes as follows. Sophie Bennett, 26. Jack Gorn, 27. Alison Whitfield, 33. The running totals are now Sophie Bennett, 379. Jack Gorn, 244. Alison Whitfield, 254. At this stage, we now eliminate Jack Gorn. And we redistribute his votes as follows. Sophie Bennett, 56. Alison Whitfield, 92. Which makes the total now Sophie Bennett, 435, and is elected Media Officer for 2012-13.
I don't really know what to say because I did always think that I was the underdog. So yeah, thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to my campaign team. And yeah, thank you. And I can't wait to start my year and get some new ideas into it. So yeah, good luck to all the rest of the candidates and thank you.
Okay. Okay, Jack's now coming to announce APO. So can we have the four candidates? Chris Anderson, Andrew Hoskins, Ben Latham and Jem McCleary.
On stage, dude. Yep. I declare the number of votes cast as 1,000. Ready? Right. I declare the number of votes cast as 1,507 and the quota to be 754.5. The results of the first round of voting are as follows. Chris Anderson, 386. Andrew Hoskins, 140. Ben Latham, 511. And Jen McCleary, 458, with one getting 12. At this stage, no candidate has met the quota, therefore Andrew Hoskins and Ron are eliminated. Voting totals are now Chris Anderson, 410, Ben Latham, 554, Jen McCleary, 485. At this stage, we nominate Chris Anderson and distribute his votes as follows. Ben Latham, 109, Jen McCleary, 94, making the total now, Ben Latham, 663, Jen McCleary, 579. At this stage, we will make Chris Anderson and redistribute his votes as follows. Ben Latham, 109, Jen McCleary, 94. Making the total now, Ben Latham, 663, Jen McCleary, 579. This means Ben Latham meets quota and is thereby elected Union's Activities and Conservation Officer 2012. Ben.
Really overwhelmed, guys. All I can say is thank you. Got a fantastic campaigns team over there. A couple of them not here today, but thanks for your votes. I'm not going to be doing a rap, just for some of you know. Buy me a few drinks at the bar and I'll do it for you later. But cheers. Thanks, everyone.
Sorry, Ben. Please go back on stage, mate. Ben. Your first job as APO is to reveal the raffle from this sports ball. So please stay on stage, mate. Amanda. What was that? At the end. We're at the end, mate. Sorry, guys.
Okay, 2 more positions to go. So can I have Becca Vathias to the stage, please, to announce the results for Education Officer? And the candidates, Nafisa Acha, Wade Clifton, Joey Guy, Miriam Parker, Kaylee Ramsden, and Adele Claire Walsh.
Are we all good? We're all on stage? Awesome. Okay, I can declare that the number of votes cast are at 1,225, which makes the quota 613.5. So, first round are as follows. Nafisa Acha, 191. Wade Clifton, 173. Joey Guy, 272. Miriam Parker, 271. Kaylee Ramsden, 125. And Adele Claire Walsh, 176. Ron got 17. At this stage, no candidates have met the quota, therefore Kaylee Ramsden and Ron are eliminated from this result. Well done, Kaylee. Okay, the votes are redistributed as follows. Nafisa got 9, Wade 8, Joey 16, Miriam 23, and Adele 27. The totals are Nafisa Atcher 200, Wade Clifton 181, Joey Guy 288, Miriam Parker 294, and Adele Walsh 203. At this stage, we eliminate Wade Clifton. So the votes are redistributed as follows. Nafisa 9, Joey Guy 21, Miriam Parker 14, and Adele 35. So the totals are Nafisa Atcher 209, Joey Guy 309, Miriam Parker 308, and Adele 238. At this stage, we eliminate Nafisa Atcher. Okay. So the votes are redistributed as follows. Joey Guy 28, Miriam Parker 30, Adele 31. So the running totals are now Joey 335, Miriam Parker 338, and Adele Walsh 269. Therefore, we eliminate Adele Walsh. So, the votes are redistributed as follows. There you go. Joey Guy, 129. Miriam Parker, 53. Making the grand total, Joey Guy, 464. And Miriam Parker, 391. I therefore announce that Joey Guy is a newly elected education officer.
I feel like Meryl Streep at the Oscars. Thank you to everybody who voted. Thank you to my campaign team, my friends, my family. I'm going to go before I start crying like a big wimp. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, running to the stage. And can we have the candidates for president? Lauren Ashcroft, Mark Bickley, Ed Graham Hyde, and Lee Bradshaw.
I declare the number of votes cast as 1,705 and the quota to be 853.5. The results for the first round of voting are as follows. Lauren Ashcroft, 493. Mark Bickley, 237. Lee Bradshaw, 427. Ed Graham Hyde, 486. Ron, 17. At this stage, no candidate meets quota. Therefore, Mark Bickley and Ron are eliminated from the votes, and votes are redistributed as follows. Which one is that? What, that one? The first one. Sorry, just to correct, Lee Bradshaw got 472 in that first round. Okay, so the votes are redistributed. Lauren Ashcroft, 50. Lee Bradshaw, 54. Ed Graham Hyde, 46. The running totals are now Lauren Ashcroft, 543. Lee Bradshaw, 526, and Ed Graham Hyde, 532. At this stage, we eliminate Lee Bradshaw and redistribute his votes as followed. Lauren Ashcroft, 138, Ed Graham Hyde, 154, making the total now, Lauren Ashcroft, 681, Ed Graham Hyde, 686. This means that Ed Graham Hyde meets quota and is thereby elected the union's president for 2012-13.
Speechless. I just want to thank everyone that voted as a whole. Thank you for participating. I'm really passionate about this Students' Union, and I just want to thank every campaign team that was involved in every race. And as a whole, just thanks for the privilege of letting me represent you for the next year. Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to all the candidates, not only for the election campaign, but also for the fact that there were some very, very close, tight decisions on this stage, and everybody carried themselves off with dignity and respect for each and every one of the other candidates. So thank you and well done.
And we have one bottle of champagne left, so I'm going to give it to Jim Dickinson, who's the returning officer from NUS. Jim, will you come and collect this and can we say thank you to Jim for giving independent oversight of our election. Thank you very much.
Right, oh my God, how tense was that? I don't know about you, but we were cheering and whooping here as well. We're here with Sophie Bennett. She's been just elected as the new media officer this year. So Sophie, tell us about yourself. Tell us, how happy are you?
I'm just really shocked at the minute. Of course I'm really happy, but just really shocked. I didn't think it was going to turn out like that. Not such a big win after all, but yeah, I'm just really happy. I don't know what to say.
Well, congratulations anyway. So let us know what you hope to bring to the table this time round.
Well, hopefully, with me being elected, I'm not part of journalism, I'm not part of media, so you can't put me in that box. So I hopefully want to encourage people who are not in that box to come and join the box, shall we say, not have the box anymore.
What do you plan to do with PSTV? Because obviously we here, it's very close to our heart, and we don't want to see it going down the drain. So we will come and find you, Sophie. Let us know what your plans are for PSTV.
Well, hopefully, with the contacts that I've gained from outside, I want to encourage those volunteers to come in. And with those volunteers, we can encourage sponsors to sponsor us and hopefully get the boost of money that we need, because I think it is money that we're lacking. So yeah, that is my plans, and hopefully we'll get there this year.
Yeah, what about the rest of the media then, like Frequency and Pluto and PR1? What plans have you got for them as well?
Well, like I said in my manifesto with Pluto, I want people to have that reason to pick up the paper or go online and listen to the radio. We need those debates, those competitions with prizes that are worth winning, and I think with the knowledge that I've had, I know I haven't worked in student media, but I believe I can adapt really easy, I'm really approachable, and the knowledge that I can bring, I think, will make it really worthwhile this year.
Oh, well, congratulations anyway, Sophie. Hope it all goes well. And remember PSTV. So have we got any tweets, Michael?
Yeah, you'll be happy to know. Emma B said, yes, Bennett for media. Bennett for media. In quite an excitable way, so happy about that. Rennie said that you're also the first female media officer for quite a while. How's that feel?
I wasn't aware of that, so that's quite good. To the females.
Okay, just have to wrap up there. Go back to Gareth on the stage now.
And make a sports ball raffle. And please bring me the Wigan Warriors top.
Joey Guy. Joey, so you won. Your education officer. How do you feel?
I'm delighted. I'm shocked. It was so close. I mean, I really thought I didn't have it there, but the other guys were so good, so good, and lovely people. So I'm just thrilled. I'm elated. You know, we've all worked so hard, and to get something out of it is fantastic.
So you're going to celebrate tonight?
Absolutely. I owe my campaign team a few drinks, I think, definitely.
Yeah. So it's so close. So obviously you've got a lot of priorities to consider being education officer. So what are you going to do come June when you come over? What's the?
I mean, obviously, you know, Becca's still got quite a bit of time left. There's a few months. There's still a few months left of the current SAC, so I definitely want to work closely with her. And definitely just go through each of our campaign points and just see which ones are going to be the easiest to put through the union, which ones I've got to fight for.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, congratulations, Joey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New education officer. Back to you guys. Thanks.
Tell me 10 minutes off stage there, off camera. So we're now joined by Edward Graham Hyde, who's been elected as your new SU president. Just how does it feel?
Well, I don't know. 4 votes, man. It's an honour. Thank you, UCLan, for voting. I just wanted the privilege of representing your voice, and yeah, thanks for giving me that privilege. It means so much. I'm just looking forward to serving you for the next year. 8,000 votes is what we're going to go for next year. That's my own target that I've set myself. So tell your friends. But yeah.
Yeah, it did look like Lauren had it for quite a while in that running. Like, say, come down to it, 4 or 5 votes, was it?
4 votes, I believe.
4 votes. And what exactly are you hoping to bring to the union for next year?
Okay, so the first thing I want to do, so 8,000 votes is a great target, mainly because I want to set up a mobile SAC. I want to make sure that the Students' Union is very visible in almost every school building around campus. I want to make sure that students are engaged from day one, so that when it comes to times of the year like this, people are just, you know, left, right and centre, just like, yeah, I'm passionate about the union. Whilst at the same time, I want to go smash it at national and international level for you guys and make sure that your voices are heard. So I know there's other things as well. The manifestos are still online. I don't want to bore you again. I've been doing it. I'm losing my voice, but I've been doing it all week and a half. So, but yeah, no, that's the main thing is raising awareness of the SU and the image change.
And I did notice in your manifesto you mentioned an alumni office. What's your plans for that?
So the university currently has an alumni office. I want to set it up so that the union also has one. Why then are we not, when we need coaches, are we not using people that have graduated in sports and stuff like that? And there's serious pastoral things as well. You know, if there's a job coming up, notifying the graduates who are unemployed at the moment, so that we're trying to employ our graduates back within the union and university. So.
Yeah, sounds like a very noble aim. I think we're going back to... Pardon? Oh, sorry. We're going back to the raffle on stage, I believe, now, the sports ball raffle. Yeah, congratulations.
You're out tonight. You're out. Yes. I was supposed to be joined by Ben Levin, but he's actually doing the raffle. So can we get back to you guys? No, he's on the stage. He's on the stage.
Okay guys, so we're going to do the sports ball raffle now, and the first prize is a Wigan Warriors signed shirt.
And so we pick out the first ticket. It's a green one, and it's number 103. 103, green. We're back again. Sorry, we made conversation there. We're now been joined by the newly elected head of council chair. Sorry, I thought we went away. The new chair of the student council, Hayley White. How's it feel?
I'm quite shocked still, actually. It hasn't really sunk in. I'm like, I don't know. I was up there and I was thinking, you know, whatever happens, I've done my best. But then when they said that I'd got more votes, I was like, I was just so shocked, and I'm still speechless. I'm still not really sure. Can't believe it's just sunk in, but yeah.
And you won by just 17 votes, and with that as well, you are first year. So how are you going to balance the work with your university stuff?
Well, I'm hoping that, you know, basically, as the degree is kind of, you know, the thing I'm at uni at, but I'm also really, you know, for me, doing this job now, I take it very seriously, and I would not have gone for the role if I wasn't going to take it seriously, and I didn't think that I could have the time, or, you know, the time or the space to do it, really. So yeah, I am going to balance it, make sure, and I'm really going to try my best in doing this, because this is something I wanted to do. So yeah.
What do you think your main things you'll bring to this role as well?
Well, I've always said throughout the campaign that I want as many people as possible to get involved and to kind of know more about it, because like when I was going around campaigning, not many people were too sure of what it did. They knew the basics, but so yeah, just to get out there to make sure every voice is heard, not just on this campus. I've also went to Burnley campus, and I want to go up to there as well because they seem very kind of. They want their voices heard as well, and other places like Moscow College and the other in partnership colleges, really. So yeah, just to get everyone heard.
Trip out to Cyprus to the new campus.
How do you hope to get people involved? What are your plans? What kind of steps will you take in order to do that?
Well, basically, I want to go out and I want to see. After going around campaigning, I have heard of new things to do, what people have to say. But also, it was. I only found out like a few months ago that anyone was allowed to go to the student council meetings, and I think that if more people come to the meetings, they'll be able to hear more of what's going on within the SU and within the university, which will make them go out and tell other people, and that kind of is the word of mouth thing, really. So yeah.
And I think we have to wrap up there. We're going over to Tom, back in Tom's corner.
Right, am I? So, yes, I'm here with PSTV manager, Hannah Baldwin.
Hello.
Hello, Hannah.
I'm usually behind the camera, but today you see my face and I've got no makeup on, so hopefully it's not a shock horror, but I don't know, it's going well, it's going well. It's our second live in 12 months of pretty decent broadcasting, so...
Very good broadcasting.
Yeah, so it's going alright, I'm pleased with it. I'll be sad to leave it at the end of the year.
So you are leaving, but you're not staying on?
No, I'm not. I'm in my final year now, so I'll be leaving in May, June, and handing my baby over to someone else, really. So it'll be a really sad time.
Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Hello again and welcome back to us here, and we're now joined by the new disability officer, Mike Gilliam. How are you today?
Hello, I'm okay, thanks. Like a bit excited about the elections and stuff, but yeah, I'm okay.
How's it feel to have won and be elected by your peers to that position?
It feels really good. I'm really happy. I just hope I can bring a lot to the role.
And what exactly do you want to bring to the role? You say you want to bring a lot, but what do you want to do and bring to this position?
Yeah, I think the majority of disabled students at UCLan are deaf students, so just raise big awareness about them and how it's easier for them in group discussions and stuff if people are looking at them rather than lecturers having their back to them or just pointing stuff out on the screen and things like that.
Well, I just wanted to go over to Twitter for a moment. Thank you very much for that, Mike. And we've got a lot of people as well saying that they're so happy about the new president that's been elected, and everybody is just feeling the tension through our airways, I think, as well. So just looking here, we've got Cheryl saying that they were on the edge of their seat and it was bad for their blood pressure, so it's good to hear. It's like nice tension though, I think, not bad tension. Remember, if you want to keep tweeting, use the hashtag UCLan elections. We're nearly finished now, I think, but hopefully we will have a couple more interviews for you. And if we just scroll up again, a lot of people are very happy. And we've got congratulations here from Michael Palmer, who says, good luck to all who are newly elected in 2012 and /13. And we'd just like to say that as well, I think, as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Congrats to everybody. Thank you very much, Mike. I think, can we go over to Tom? I'm not sure if he has a guest with him or he's actually sat in his own. Oh, apologies about that.
I think so.
What other questions?
Hi, yes, we're with Miriam here. Lost out to Joe, unfortunately, for the education officers. Hi, yes, I'm with Miriam here, who's running up to Joe for the education officer. So, unlucky. It was very, very close. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright, kind of disappointed because it would have been good to have to work for the union for a year, but Joey did well, so yeah.
So congratulations. So what are your plans then now? What are your plans to do now?
I'm not sure. I mean, I've stopped looking for jobs recently just because of campaigning and all the time that we were spending on that.
but probably just look for any old job really, and possibly move back home. Yeah.
Lucky there. Okay, so we're going to now. We're going back to the sofa. We're going back to the sofa. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Do you want to sit on this side for UK TV?
Are you sure? You grab the Twitter then. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lee, sit down quickly. We're live. Look at him. He's got his pint. He's not even bothered. So, Lee, tell us about yourself and your new position. Oh wait, Lee. Oh yeah. Go on, Lee.
Okay. Hello. Yes, I'm Lee McNeil. I'm literally just one campaigns officer. Wow. Thank you very much. I was on the stage and I don't know what I said. I really don't know what I said, and apologies because I remember swearing. And Mr. Morris on stage saying, I didn't realise, I knew I was a front runner from the start. It's a bit awkward. But yes, I had a lot of support from my friends, my close friends, my campaigns team. I've done a lot of it myself, but I had everybody else. I had everybody else pushing me, backing me. I've been out on campus every day. I've been out on that side every night. My eyes are holding them up with matchsticks. I don't know where to look, whether to look at you or the camera. But yeah, holding them up with matchsticks. I nearly pulled out last week due to personal reasons. Yeah.
We didn't then.
Oh yeah. I had a lot of friends here today. I know a lot of people. I work in Source.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that working at Source has helped you? Because obviously you see everybody constantly there.
I work on Flying Star, which is a university-run project, and I work in Source, and I'm a supervisor there. And I'm the big bold guy behind the bar, so it's hard to miss. So yeah, I think it has helped a little bit. There's like a lot of people that have pushed me and told me like what to do. Got friends who were campaigns officer before, so they said like this, plus this. I got really.
Yeah. Oh, and here's Tom. He's left his table. Well, we're wrapping it up there. Thanks everyone for joining us. If you've watched us online, thanks everyone for tweeting, and we hope you enjoyed it. So I was Amy Birch.
I was Michael Bailey.
Thank you for watching PSTV, and
it's okay, sure. Peace out.
Wait, thank you. Bye.
216. 216 green.